Yeah, boy. But it, oh shit. Well, g'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. Out in Yarrambat at the moment, we have found some off-road super close to Melbourne. I found a pretty good track. We're on our way up to Kinglake, and that's where we're going to camp tonight. And I've got a mate who's reached out on Instagram, and he said he wanted to go snow camping. So we're tracking a storm, everything was looking really promising, and then at the last minute, this big dominating high pushed it out. So we're still heading out, but as you can see, it is magnificent. So it's winter time here in Victoria. The temperature right now is 20 degrees, which is completely unseasonal, but for us, we'll take it. Riding with me today is Daniel. He's got the skills, no drama, on the DRZ400 Suzuki. Geez, I hope I said that right. I know people get really upset when you say Z or Z. Hey, I used to own a DR, an SM, super motard, so I feel like I could be accepted by the Suzuki people, the DR community. On our way, so heading up to Kinglake. We'll aim to camp up around Mount Roberts. It's a great little spot, just enough space for two tents. I think Daniel's camping in his bivvy, so be good to see that. We'll go through his setup a little bit later over the trip, but it's going to be a cracking weekend, and fingers crossed that we can find a little bit of snow. I reckon we're going to head to the Rubicon tomorrow, and there's a couple of good little spots in there between sort of Mount Bullfire and Lake Mountain. Sits at around 1200 metres. There's a track that runs through there, and usually the snow just gets sheltered by the shade, so looking forward to it. Weather's good. Let's get it. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I think it's a Commodore. That is fresh.
Holy moly.
I reckon that's a VT Commodore. Why? Well, at least they did it in winter, not in summer, because we all know what this joint's like in summer. It is a tinder box. Oh, that would have been worth a bit too. Oh, the mags are still good. Just check there's no bodies in there. Nah. That's what happens when you're so close to the city. You just get stupid shit like this. Someone's got to pull that out now. Probably sit there for a while. The last couple of days been quite nice weather. Dry bit of this out, so beautiful in here in summertime. But yeah, come winter, as we're probably going to find out, the clay is slick as ice. Oh, that's deep. Oh, that's slick. Oh, which lines you got to pick? Conservative, I like it. Oh no! Both did exactly the same thing. I overanalyzed it. Oh yeah. Oh, she's slick. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh man, this thing eats it up. Uh-oh, I got on the wrong line here. Eyes up, eyes up. That's it. Oh, I'm gonna find Daniel's line. Oh no, he's going to the right. Oh no. I'm getting in there with him. It's a cheeky track, hey? Yeah. I'll go up a bit further, hang on. Oh no, the first collateral damage of the trip. Jack Daniels, that's it. Waste no drop, mate. Well, as I said earlier, the Kinglake is supplying the clay as anticipated. So you spun it there as well. So we were pushing it, and then we're only halfway along this track. Still got a little bit more. Hopefully we get up this, otherwise we're in trouble here. Ooh, shit. Oh, that's slick. Yeah, brakes don't work. Whew. Oh, glad we come down that. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Right, that poses a little bit of an issue. This could be fun. Yep, this is us here. So there's no way we're going back up that track that we just came down that clay too much. So we're going to try and get up here, up and over, and then get down to this next tree, and then we'll just drag the bikes underneath that, and that should get us through. So we're just going to drop the bags and then have a crack getting up that. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Hey! Woo. Nice job. Woo. Come on, big girl. Yeah, the old Moscows aren't doing too well. Oh man, that was good. That didn't take us too long. Much easier when you got two people. This track leads us all the way to Mount Roberts. So we're going to go from Kinglake National Park into to Mount Roberts State Forest. And that's where we're going to camp tonight. So good thing about winter and camping at altitude, it's actually a little bit drier up higher than it is in these gullies because they just don't get any sun. So, and I'm a massive fan, as you probably can tell, of camping at altitude. Today my quick shifter isn't shifting up, the easy shift, so I have to check it again. No, I have to clutch in every time now, so it shifts down, but I have put a 14 tooth front sprocket on, but I don't think that would have anything to do with it, so may have tripped something. I did disconnect a cable on the side of the bike and it put up the ECU warning. I plugged it back in. That may have tripped the computer. It just maybe needs a reset. If anyone knows and can help me out how to reset, I've changed the map a few times. If they had an issue on the 690 or the 701 with quick shift issues, can you please leave a comment or reach out to me on my Instagram? Otherwise I'll just have to take it to the dealer and get him to reset it. But well, you know, it's a novelty, the quick shifter, particularly on like these trips. It makes a difference, but it ain't gonna slow us down. So all gravy. Yeah, boy. Mount Roberts. That'll do. The old homemade firelighters. Let's get them going. Get some thing going. Yep.
Into camp.
Yep. Perfect. That's why I don't set my tent up. Very strategic about where I put my tent. Middle of winter. Look at that. Still dry. Well, mate, that was an awesome day.
It was indeed.
What are you drinking?
I got a wild boar.
I've never heard of wild boar until this trip. Who makes the wild boar? Must be Australian.
It's definitely Australian, I think.
What's the percentage of it?
15%.
In a can.
4.4 standard drinks.
Well, cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Hope you enjoyed today.
Definitely.
There's plenty more to come. I tell you what, that tree, didn't expect that.
Nah.
We weren't getting out of there anytime soon if we went back the way we came in.
Red wet clay.
Red wet clay, and I think word of the trip is clay and slippery. And we're going into Telangi tomorrow. So Telangi is, as I was talking earlier, I have a love-hate relationship with the Telangi State Forest.
I think everyone would.
Yeah, it's you pass through there, and when you pass through, you're like, oh, I made it through. And you can stay on the circuit road and you're all good. We're gonna dart off the circuit road and a couple of little ridges in there that I've done in summer, so we'll see how they go in the winter time. But yeah, Telangi, and then into Rubicon tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get some snow down low. The aim is to camp up on Mount Terrible track on the eastern side, the southern side of Terrible. And we'll get a ridge up there, so.
Sounds beautiful.
Yeah, looking forward to it. All right, dinner on the track again. Pasta tonight. We're gonna make a carbonara, and I've forgotten that, so this is why I need a bigger memory card. Super easy. Well, I think it's super easy. We're just gonna make some carbonara. So I've got this sauce just from the supermarket. Gonna chuck some bacon through it, onion, bit of garlic, parsley, a couple of dehydrated peas. I've got some grated cheese here as well, and these are all pretty accessible things that you can grab, you know, when you're passing through a town. Hope you're hungry, mate.
Yeah. You just dice up the whole pack?
Yeah.
Perfect. This
will cook down. If not, well, unless you don't like bacon, I can halve it. Who doesn't like bacon? I'm sure there's people who don't like bacon, and I respect your decision that you don't like bacon. Put that on. Get the onion going as well. Yeah. Usually it takes a few goes to get a fire going up here in the winter. No dramas tonight.
Sharp knife you got there.
Yeah, it is. Got to have sharp knives, mate. Garlic and onions going in. Might as well go heavy. A couple of dehydrated peas. Oh, that is burning everything off. So I put a bit of water in there. Get the peas going, but also need the water for that carbonara mix. Look at that. Whoop. All right, the carbonara sauce is going in. Bacon, onion, and dehydrated peas. Ooh, yep. Should do the after shot. That'll do. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Don't know how it tastes.
It looks unreal.
Yep, that's easy. That'll do for breakfast, mate. What are they? Barbecue flavoured?
Barbecue, cheese and bacon.
Nice. Yeah, so just check the radar. Bit of rain hitting the city at the moment, so it's to the south of us. But what's interesting is the ranges are looking pretty clear. So we're going to hightail it from here, head into the infamous Telangi, cross that to Buxton, and then jump into the Rubicon State Forest first. But we did run out of booze last night, so we're going to duck into Kinglake and top up. So cheeky breakfast, and we're on the road.
you know.
Yo, Telangi. Here we go. Yeah, so this is a good track, this one. And the reason why I've picked this track, see how it's north facing, so it's getting more sun. So as we get further in, it's just those spots that get all that shade. There's a gnarly bloody climb, that one. It's the spots that get the shade in here that become really slippery. So picking your tracks, particularly in winter time in Telangi on a motorcycle, is pivotal. But this is a real popular spot for four drives. Yeah, you'll see guys coming out here with some monster setups. This is where it gets slippery. You come in one of these corners way too hot, you hit that, you're in all sorts. Just got to keep hunting out these rocks in the track, that gives the grip. And we're not going to go into this track or any of these ones in here with too much speed. You'll end up sending it sideways because it is slick. Oh yeah. I don't know if the camera does it, but it, oh shit, there you go. Oh, just as I said. Oh, whew, god dang. Oh, yeah, you get your rear wheel in one of those ruts. Look at it. And down she goes. Glad I went down that way. Whew, Telangi already claiming this. Alright, let's get this up. Have a look at this track here. What is it called? Lindles. Have a go at this sucker. Wow. That one's a real indicator and a real mirror brake. Oh, look at the rocks up the top. That's a real rock climbing track. The old clutch burner. Yeah, nice. Maybe on a different motorcycle and an auto clutch because I'm a pussy. But that's one thing about the Telangi State Forest, it's got some mad tracks. Like, you don't have to go far to go find them. Like, a bit of candy fix. Thank you.
What are you paying for lunch?
Alright, Black Range Road. So we're just almost at Buxton. We'll fuel up there. It's starting to rain a little bit. Yeah, this one's slippery. But I know, going down it, been down this one before, it gets quite it's quite rocky, so it's a good little track. This will take us out just before Buxton. Looks like it's been recently cleared, which is nice. That's always the issue that we'll find on this trip is just trees down, like that one yesterday, Kinglake. We get ourselves in a pinch point where, you know, we go down a track that's really steep, we can't get back up, and there's trees down. So yeah, we're just super mindful. But as you can see, the track here now turns to that really nice rock. They've put this rock in. That's it. Might give him some space. I want to run up his ass. There's those rocks we were talking about. It's all about line selection here. Nice job. Making it look nice and easy. Looking up. And eyes up. He's done a better job than I have. There we go. Just don't want to let her run away, the bike. There we go. Let the engine do some of that work. Oh yeah, still slippery. Hunt those rocks out. There's the grip in the rocks. Don't know how we go getting up this one. It's just this so slippery. Don't know how the camera does it, but picks it up. Sorry, but yeah, you just have to take my word for it. Just got to go with it. Oh yeah, that's slippery. Oh yeah. Woo.
That's cool.
It's an interesting one, isn't it? It's really good in summer.
Yeah.
It's slick, isn't it? But you've still, the reason why I'm like, oh, let's go down, because it's still got that rock in it. So because of these pine plantations and the equipment they need to take up there, they put all the rock in the road, so they keep the roads real nice. But yeah, you wouldn't be going down there if you didn't have any rock. No, it was good. Nice effort. The Buxton Roadhouse. Do a good burger at this joint. Real good burger. Cool. Do we dare? Do we dare? I think we've got time for one. So yeah, we made it through Telangi, mate.
It was slippery as expected.
Yeah.
But we managed.
You didn't come off?
No, because
Yeah.
my back wheel was sliding around a lot.
No, it was just me. It was just me. So, have you had the Buxton burger here, or the burgers here?
I have a while ago.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad.
We're getting a little lunch cam.
These seats are a bit low.
Someone who's 6'5" or whatever you are.
You know, it's been a while since I had the Buxton. Well, it's not the official Buxton burger. It's the burger with a lot. The Buxton burger's one. It's $20.
Yeah, it's massive. And then it has 3 beef patties, which is just a little bit too much too.
Right on. This will tick us over for the rest of the day. And we start making our way in to the Rubicon. Yeah, this is a good road, this one. It's not a hard road, but as I said earlier, yeah, it goes up to 1,200 metres, so that's some good tracks. Hopefully got a little bit more grip in here than the last one, a little bit more rocky than the Telangi State Forest. You can hear a chainsaw. And there's this random dude up here in his Porsche. Sweet. Thanks, brother. That's why you love 4 drivers doing all the work, chopping the trees down. So yeah, look at that, a little bit of snow still up here, which is nice, just in those little shaded areas. It's slick though, it's iced up. Nice.
Nice ice, baby.
Ice, ice, baby. Plenty of water in that river there.
That's the Royston River.
That's the Royston River, yep. And this is, yeah, Royston Road. So pretty much this river pulls from like the back of Lake Mountain and Mount Bullfight. Then this feeds into Lake Eildon.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so a lot of these will all feed back into Lake Eildon, and then obviously into the Goulburn and then into the Murray on their long voyage. Really good track. It's got a really good rock in it, and as we climb up higher and higher in altitude, just plenty of grip, so you can give it a little bit more pepper. How you finding the track, mate?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I remember pretty cruisy track, but where that rock comes out, you can really really give it some beans. Mount Terrible. Then over the back of that you got the Bluff, and then to the left of that, that's Mount Buller. So you can see the snow up there on those peaks. So we're looking to camp on the right hand side in that saddle down and in that section there off Mount Terrible somewhere. So that's where we're aiming for.
So we're just on Mount Duffy. I've done some snow camping up here, and they've done a heap of clearing, which is not too bad. Opens it up, makes the view. It's a nice spot here. Going to head up to Ryan Spur, and then find somewhere along that back section of the Mount Terrible track, up high, get a nice view, and find a camp.
Alright, so this road here will take us all the way down to Big River, and there's a bridge at the bottom of this track that so we can cross the river, which is handy. And then we'll go along Big River Road for a bit, and then pick one of the tracks to head up to Ryan Spur. You got Pages, and I think I forget the name of the other one. Starts with C, and that'll take us up. But this is a pretty steep little hill, this one. It's actually in really good nick, this track, and it's got plenty of rock in it. Makes it a lot easier going up and down.
Wasn't sure if it was going to be a massive bog hole or not.
Yeah, no, you got to watch those ones, don't you? Decent descent, huh?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
So yeah, Big River flows all the way to Lake Eildon. Plenty of water. this is a really nice track. It's actually not too bad, but you know, I go and say that and then we're not at the top yet, but we look close. Oh yeah. Nice, mate. Ryan Spur. Go past this Ryan Spur Hut. It's probably the roughest hut in the high country. And the infamous Ryan Spur Hut. Yeah. We'll take you inside and have a look.
Looks accommodating.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? That's not too bad.
If you have to, you could use it as a last resort.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what stops people from camping here is no fireplace. That's why they probably don't.
Yeah. True.
Oh, I'm getting tired. Getting tired. Come on, eyes up. Let's go, let's go. We're at the rock garden. Nice, there's Moonlight Spur. So that Moonlight Spur will take you all the way back down to the Woods Point road. That takes you to Woods Point Jammo. It's a good spur. Well, we're pushing on. What do you reckon? That's pretty fucking good. This is what we're looking for. And that Ryan Spur is a fantastic track, but at the end of the day, we've been riding since 9 this morning, all off-road, so I think we're pretty done. I think this might do it, eh? Good views, got a fire pit, bit of wood. Yep. Well, nice job, mate. That was a good day on the trail, huh? Well, we didn't quite make it to Mount Terrible track, but this is what we're looking for anyway, so it's an awesome view. Looking back over towards Lake Mountain, Mount Bullfight. Obviously, yeah, big river down in that valley. Oh, got the two-way radio on. So yeah, we're gonna have ourselves a couple of drinks and then get a fire going.
Well-deserved drinks.
Well-deserved drinks. Cheers. That was an epic day on the track. My arms, I'm fried, absolutely fried. That was a right amount of off-roading that we did. From Kinglake to here, all off-road. Yeah, ooh, just a casual gunshot in the distance. It's, yeah, the right balance I think we got then. And literally after that climb, just on the other side, yeah, done, absolutely done. So there's not much more we could do. So it's good though, hope you enjoy.
what a cracking day on the track. And I tell you what, we are both starving. And I brought the Japanese curry out on this trip again, which I've made plenty of times, and it's so easy. So everything here can be stored for a couple of days, which is good. So, you know, potatoes, carrots. The meat sauce tonight is the Twiggy sticks. The old Don is good, Twiggy sticks. So we're gonna cut them up and fry them like bacon. Add the potatoes and the carrots, and then we put the curry in and then a couple of dehydrated peas, and then eat it with some naan bread. I think this is gonna be good. We've earned it today, so get into it. Got a real good health rating. I'm sure the salt count is low, so you know you've exerted a lot of energy like we have today. These are completely appropriate, and we'll just cut them up nice and fine. Oh god, they're thick. I was going to cook on the fire tonight, but it's pretty wet. Everything's pretty wet still, so we've managed to just pile the fire up and up and up and up just to keep it going and putting out some decent heat, but everything's wet. Twiggy sticks are going in, and we're going to get these nice and crispy. Get these spuds chopped. They are proper crispy. They smell. Look at those. It's like little bacon bits. All right, we've cooked them up. We're going to put the spuds in, cut the carrots, pop them in, and then we're going to add some water to it and boil that up for about 15 minutes. Cook that down, and then add the curry paste, and then we're in business. That's it. This Ken Sharp.
I even saw on your forks you got just like a
multi-tool.
Yeah, see, I need to get one of them just strapped to the bike. That's an unreal idea.
You just get a multi-tool, and it's just held on by a couple of cable ties, and literally having it there, because like think about all the times you need a multi-tool. I know when I hike, I'd have a multi-tool on my hip. You got to cut something or use a screwdriver. So yeah, it's a great thing.
Yeah, it should be just a staple for every adventure.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some water in this, so it's like a stew at home almost. And yeah, they'll boil down. We'll add the peas now. Let that simmer. I'll get a lid. Let's crank this up. There we go. All right, naan breads. We'll cook it on this rock, and then we're going to dip them in the curry and the. Oh yeah, that's looking real good. Real good. We'll add the curry to that. Japanese curry.
Literally like a block of fucking chocolate.
Yeah, block of chocolate.
That's all.
In they go. They'll break up.
They'll just melt down and then add the flavour to everything, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Another successful bush meal.
Shit, yeah.
Oh, the garlic naans are good.
Yeah. Yeah, they pack them with some garlic, eh?
Much different this morning. We're just in the clouds, so it's been wet all night, and it's not too cold, but it's definitely wet. So we're gonna have to pack up pretty quickly and drop down into the valley. Much warmer down low. So thought we're gonna get a nice sunrise and sunset, but that's not the case. But we're gonna go through Daniel's sleeping equipment. You can see he's gone ultra light, so he's got the bivvy. Tell us about it, mate. What do you got there?
It's the Outdoor Research bivvy. Basically just a raincoat for your sleeping mat and sleeping bag.
And how'd you sleep?
I sleep good in it. Tonight's the first night that's been proper sort of wet and rainy, but I still slept fine.
What's your sleeping mat?
Sleeping mat is the Xped Down Mat 7, I think it's called.
Yep, and that's insulated?
Yeah, definitely insulated. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to be on this, I noticed last night, as soon as I laid down on the ground off my mat, I was like, oh geez, the ground is so cold. Yeah. So that's where that insulated mat really comes into play. And then what's your sleeping bag?
It's a Mont Brindabella.
Yep. And what's that rated to?
-17, so that's quite a warm bag.
Yep.
And then I always have the Cedar Summit Raptor.
The thermal liner. I ran mine as well last night, and it was
it is a game changer.
Yeah, particularly if you're going to camp in the biv. So obviously the pros and the cons of the bivvy. The pros is it's super light and you can pack it down, but when it's
when it's wet like this, you've got really no refuge.
Yeah, you want a tarp sort of setup or something.
So you want to take us through your bike? That looks like one of the mighty DRs.
It is, yeah, the DRZ or DRZ400.
Yeah, you got to be careful about the Z and the Z, don't
Yeah,
you?
I always say DRZ and I get teased about it, so I don't know what's right, but it is what it is.
Well, I'm sure we'll upset someone.
Same spelling anyway, right?
Yeah, that's it. So this is the 400?
Yeah, the 400E model, so it's the model, the Enduro version released in Australia.
Right. And how long you had it for?
3 years now.
3 years, and you bought it second hand?
Second hand with, it had 1900 Ks on it.
Yep.
And now it's got 23,000, so.
Great, so you've given it a fair old...
a bit of riding in the last few years.
You've given it a run through. Cool, and then when you brought it, what did it come with? Did it have this anything on it?
It was pretty stock standard. It had these rental high bars on them and the bash plate, and that was pretty much it. So since then I've put on the long range tank to get, you know, comfortably 450 Ks of range, some different foot pegs, the little rear thing for my carry case for my camera gear, pretty much it.
And you're running the Kriegers on the side there?
Yeah, the 16, and then I have the 18, so extra room for the sleeping bag this trip. So yeah.
And then you've got a tank bag as well?
Yeah, which is the Nelson rig gear bag. That's pretty good. I had one of the buckles fail and I sent it back and got warranty on that, so pretty good company in that sense.
Great. And then what tyres are you running?
So the rear I have the Dunlop 606. Got that on just before this trip because I knew it was going to be very slick out here. It definitely helped, but not as much as I thought it was going to. Still come off a few times. And the front is a Pirelli MT21.
You've just got the stock suspension on this. Is there anything else you want to do to this?
Yeah, I'm in two minds whether to sell on an upgrade or just upgrade this to its full potential. So do a full exhaust and then get the suspension done for my weight, especially with all the gear on it.
Yep.
I want to get some bar risers, fat bars, and just sort of get that at a better ergonomic sort of feel for when I'm standing up on the hill climbs and that. But
yeah, great. I think you should stick with it, mate.
Yeah.
These do everything you need it to do, and they're in a really good price category. You don't have to go and spend bucket loads of cash.
Yeah. Well, it was a steal when I bought it now. So
yeah, well, you could probably sell it for more than what you bought it for.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. Thanks, mate.
No worries.
So we're going to drop down. So there's a track just below us here. That's called Hope Track. That's going to take us back down to Big River Road. We're definitely not going to go back down Ryan Spur, particularly when it's like this. Just a little bit tricky in the low visibility. So hopefully this Hope's Track, will be our safest option down. It's definitely the shortest, but I reckon it might be one of the steepest. You've come up that track before, haven't you?
Yeah, a few times.
You've come up it. I've never gone up and down it, but it's I feel pretty confident we'll be right. We'll just take our time, I think, particularly when it's like this.
Alrighty, we're off, and hopefully as we drop down, which it should, is this cloud will clear out, but the viz isn't too bad. It's all downhill from here back down to Big River. Alright, we're on Hope Track now. It's only about 150 metres from the summit there, so it's good. Yeah, pick your line here, that's it. Those rocks are going to be slippery. Nice job. Follow that line, I reckon. Nice steep spur straight up. Good morning arm burn. Whew. Daniel's rear brake light doesn't illuminate when he applies pressure to his brake, so it actually looks like he's just going down without any brakes on. I assure you not, that is not the case. You wouldn't be able to do this without. You'd be just revving the tits off in first gear. Oh, there you go. Done. That wasn't too bad.
Not too bad at all, yeah.
That's definitely the quickest way up and down.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to get up to Ryan Spur, that's probably a good one. So Hope Track's your shortest. So we're going to follow Big River now, and we're going to head out of here. Daniel's been hauling a SLR camera the whole trip. That's what you can see in the back of his case there. So he's been obviously taking really good shots, and his Instagram account I'll put in the link in the description below, but you should definitely check it out. Awesome photographer, and obviously you'll be able to see the photos from this trip. And while you're there, obviously check out my Instagram account, TK8EV. That's where I put a lot of the other content that I don't put up on YouTube goes on there. So good way to see the behind the scenes sort of stuff of it, what goes on with these trips. Geez, this looks slick. I reckon it is. Geez, look at it, it's like a glazed surface. Wee, oh yep, oh shit, oh shit, oh Jesus. Duck. Oh man, oh, sorry for that swearing, but I thought I was gone then. I thought I was absolutely gone then. I saw Dan and then I just touched the brakes.
My front went, I just put my legs out and I somehow just managed it.
Man, I thought I was done. Got to pay attention, even on a road like this. As I say it, every time, last time I've come off, I'm like, oh geez, that looks slick. How I pulled that up, I don't know. As soon as I hit these rocks here, that's what's giving me grip. There you go, you can see my line there. There's my rear. Oh man, that is. There's my rear going there. There's my front. Oh, that looks like a boot. And then I've hit this rock. This rock saved me, because look at this. I was going into that. Thanks everyone for tuning in for this trip, and Daniel son, thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed it, mate.
Definitely.
What was your favourite track? What was your best bit?
I think that climb that's just around the corner here, going up to,
I forget the name of it.
Cambarville something.
Cambarville. Yeah, that was a good climb, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
just kept going and going and going, but it was good traction and good wash bars and whatnot. And
Yep. Yeah, considering we've come all the way from Kinglake, all off-road, filled up in Buxton, and then finished up on Ryan Spur last night. A little bit annoying that a bit of rain, but that's winter for you here in Victoria. So check out the rest of the content on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Thanks.